Yeah, shalom, shalom. I just finished a live stream video, but the scripture came to mind, man. Based on what I was saying in the last video that is up on the channel, the scripture just came to mind, and the spirit was still on me. So I said, let me make another video, man. Okay. The spirit you gotta be in, and if you don't want to do this thing, then the Lord don't like people that don't want to do it, man. Okay, you gotta want to do this for the Lord, man. Okay. Anyways, all praise to the Most High, how Bashim Yashai, and double honors to the apostles and the others of great millstone. Salutations to the Akim up there that pushed this word in truth and sincerity, man. And this scripture came based on the lesson I just done. This scripture came to mind. It's Romans chapter 3, all right? And it's from verse 3, and it says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?" And yeah, man, because on the topic of getting it together, because right now, when concerning the end times, man, things are speeding up, but they're not at full force, right? As of yet, all right? Full force is going to be when the chip, because the chip is here, but full force is going to be when the chip is mandatory. Full force is when the race wars happen, famines happen. Okay, those are the full force effects of the last days, man. And guess what? You're gonna have a lot of people that go and change the doctrine, one, and then you're gonna have a lot of people that fall out, two. All right, and it's already happening, man. You got people that don't believe in certain parts of the doctrine anymore, man. Okay, you got people changing up the names, saying that the name of the Most High is no longer Yahweh, the name of the Son is no longer Yahweh Shai. Okay, you got people saying that the virgin birth is true. You got people saying that the Sabbath changed. You got people saying all kind of madness, man. And guess what, man? They still preaching Yahweh Hashem Shai. All right, Yahweh Hashem Shai every week. Yahweh Hashem Shai. But guess what, man? They've made the faith of to them. Does it make they've now cancelled their belief, man? Because guess what? The Lord is coming back for a people that are perfect. As apostle, that's a spirit, man. Because Apostle Aramla, I was watching one of his live streams he does in the parks most times every day. Okay, and he was going into sitting at that perfect table, man. So like my voice is cutting out. Sitting at that perfect table and being the perfect bride, the elect being the perfect bride for Yahweh Shai, man. Because on the table, they're going to be perfectly cooked meats, breads, and perfect wine, and other perfect foods, okay, which we will eat of, by the way, in the kingdom. But spiritually speaking, to sit at that perfect table, you yourself have to be worthy to sit there. And to be a part of the elect, you have to be a part of that perfect bride, adorned for her husband, as it says in the scriptures, which is the elect, perfectly prepared for Yahweh Shai on his return, man. So if you start, the point is, if you ain't got 100%, or if you're forsaking even as much as 1% of the truth, then you're no longer a part of the perfect bride. So how the hell do you expect Yahweh Shai to meet you as a bridegroom, man? For what if some did not believe, it says? If you suddenly changing up what the doctrine is, it's like you're basically saying, well, you are saying, I no longer believe in this. And just because you replace it with something else, you've replaced it with something polluted, man. Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? Of course not. Just because that person changed something up doesn't mean that everybody else should get shaky, or maybe that brother's right. If you're thinking like that, you might as well go and follow him, because it means that you yourself aren't solid in the doctrine that we've been taught by our apostles and elders on down, man. Okay, the faith of God or the faith of the Most High is gonna continue regardless, man. Regardless, man. Regardless, the faith of the Most High is gonna continue, man. And no individual, no matter how charismatic or what kind of charisma you've got, or what kind of garments you've got, or what kind of camp you've got, all right, don't matter, man. The faith of the Most High, the true pure doctrine, is gonna last forever, man. All right. So, and for the sincere brothers, man, quit trying to convince these guys, man. Okay. Because I used to be like that as well, man. When certain brothers were going off You know, and that's the brotherly thing to do, to say, brother, look, iron sharpeneth iron, man. What you're doing is wrong. You're meant to do that a couple of times, man. But if a brother is persistent in going off, stiff-necked, as the scripture would call them, yeah, those members of Israel, then you just got to say to hell with that guy, man. All right? Because what you got to be concerned about, you got to be concerned about the faith of the Most High, man, as it says here. So if they go and change up their faith in the Most High, does it make the actual faith of the Most High without effect? What does it say in verse 4? Most High forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. So for the guys that are changing the name, changing the times and the seasons, changing the Sabbaths, changing the doctrine, they're liars, man. Okay? They are liars, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So people that go off, they ain't gonna overcome judgment and come out proven righteous. When they judge, they're gonna come out under proven guilty, man. All right. And what's gonna be the end of them? Destruction. Then when they come back in the kingdom, they're gonna be all right, but they're gonna have their heads down and they ain't gonna have no influential position. They're not gonna be a part of the what's the word? Aristocratic order. Cause they let go and be the aristocrats, man. So they ain't gonna be a part of that order, man. They're gonna be a regular Israelite doing good, because no Israelite gonna be doing bad in the kingdom with their family and a regular citizen. Okay? So you might have been a damn heathen Israelite on this side anyway, and just come back as a regular guy, man. A regular J, you know? But if people changing up the faith, man, what does it say? The Most High forbid. Yea, let let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, man. So, man, you know, for what if some did not believe? They damn liars, man. So with that, focus on your salvation, man. Focus upon the brothers that prove themselves. Okay? Focus yourself. If you focus on yourself, then when you look and care for other brothers, care and focus upon those brothers, man, that are in the truth, man. Because if you change up the doctrine, you no longer in the truth. You in your whatever the hell you're in, man. You know? Just focus on the truth, man. Care for the brothers that are putting in the work, man, correctly, you know. So with that, I'm going to say shalom. For what if some did not believe? They liars, man, and that's it, man.